Okay, yes, everybody pray. Uh, so I would like to speak a little with what is the Buddhist? What is the Buddhist? The Buddhism. So, and what is the Buddhist and who are the Buddha? Most people actually the Buddhists for a long time, 2,500 more than 500 years ago. The Buddhists for a long time. So for a long time, and during that time, the Buddhists were teachings, and many people they learn and they practice what the Buddha teachings. And the Buddha, the Buddhism, it role play very important society to strengthen. How can we say? Uh, the food can help only the body, and how can we say the food can help your body to have energy, but your mind, your food cannot give your mind. It depends on your healthy, but your mind it needs you practice. The mind needs you have your passion. Yeah. So in our mind, when we talk about what the Buddhist, we talk about the mind. So let me quote a topic that I want to say. What I want to say is a lot, but I just want to say one thing that is everybody want to know, and also in the Western they want to know too. So the Buddha was asked, "What have to gain from what have you gained from the meditation?" Yes, when we talk about the Buddhism, it also have meditation and also have mindfulness. Or we can say meditation when you sit down. You sit down, it's just like meditation, and you focus in your mind. But mindfulness is kind of like vipassana. Vipassana it means the Buddhists all always teaching about the mindfulness. Mindfulness do not have another religions. Mindfulness only the Buddhist. So the meditation they have also Hindu. They also have meditation, and another religion they have our meditation. Psychology they also have meditation, but mindfulness is not public or is not have another religion, in only the Buddhist. So that why in this topic I only speak, I only said about only meditation. So what what you have gained from meditation? Meditation, and the Buddha said, he or the Buddha's reply, nothing. It means nothing. However, the Buddha said, let me tell you what you lost: anger, anxiety, depression, insecurity, fear of old age, and death. So that's why this is what you feel. If you are feel afraid of all, or if you are afraid of depression, of or you feel, I mean, you are feel instant for everything that in life, because the Buddha said that the real truth it means when you was born you already have suffering. You have suffering because of anger, you have suffering because of desire, you have suffering because you lost something, you loss of property, you loss of your money, you loss of uh, everything because of your what, because of you lie. So that why when you lose that you lie, that is suffering. And another suffering is just like uh, you don't want to meet and just like your enemy. You anger you or you dislike someone. When you meet you see him or see them again, and that is also suffering. Another suffering is old or patient. You have illness. You have illness also suffering. You have old age also suffering, and suffering because of die. So that's why at the real thing. So in this topic, if you are still afraid of death and still anger or still suffer, so that is not correct meditation. So meditation let you or teach you to understand about the mind. It means the first step to understand mindfulness. But it's just like beginning. At the first step, let your mind sinking and calm down, and it means calm down is not afraid of any suffering. So meditation, it means the place that you keep your mind in one state. You, like, can we say some meditation only focus on the body, and some meditation focus on the breathing in and breathing out. So that is a meditation. So when you at first meditation, you have to learn and focus only your body, breathing in and breathing out, in not and keep your mind and not go outside. When your mind is go outside, that is not real meditation. Because what? Because your mind still like monkey mind. So meditation is the best way. It means to focus on one thing. For example, you are focused on your read. um, you always focus on your read what you're reading. That is also the meditation. Or sometimes you are do correctly of your pressing in and pressing out. That is all real meditation. So that why the best way of meditation, it means you not afraid of depression or insecurity. I mean not afraid of everything of all it. So that is the real of the Buddha said. So one thing, when you understand that first two meditation, you can enter the mindfulness. Mindfulness, it means to understand everything in our body have the five aggregate. Five aggregate, it means to understand about your mind, about your body, and everything is happen because of nature. When you anger, because of nature. When you have desire, because of nature. When you have delusion, because of nature. So that's why mindfulness to observe everything of situation of your thinking in five interesting, impermanent, changing, and non-self. To understand about everything, when you understand about mindfulness, you focus on your body, about your thinking, about everything, about feeling of mind, interesting, changing, impermanent, and non-self. Impermanent, it means changing. Always the mind always changing. It's not belong to anybody. It's changing. So that's why when you understand about your concept of your mind, thinking always change when you pass time. In the morning you have a lot of thinking. So that's why the mind always happen in the past. What is changing? That is in non-self. Because what? Because it not belong to anybody. It pass just like the wind happen and gone. Happen and gone. So that's why the Buddha is teaching about. So when the Buddhists understand about that, it means that we are all understand about the Buddhism. So thank you for the first clip that you and for the people. I just feel that I want the people around the world to understand about the Buddhist. Because what? Because human being right now just focus on the technology, only focus on about the that mean something that is not the way how to end up suffering. Because the more you get, the more you're suffering. The more you desire, the more you have suffering. The more you anger, the more you are suffering. So that's why it's not the way. So the Buddhist way teaching let you understand about the situation of mind. So when you can stop the mind, and then you can stop everything in the world. So in the war can happen because of anger. The more you anger, the more you desire, and you want to control the world. So that's why the world will explore. It means every country they have the nuclear. So that's why USA they have also nuclear, and Russia they have nuclear, China have nuclear. So that's why if they cannot stop, the leader cannot stop mind, it will happen. World will destroy by desire. The world will destroy by anger. So in the cliff, let everybody learn step by step, and let you everybody to focus on what the Buddha is teaching. and then you will understand, and then you will happy, even though you're not rich man, but you're still happy, just like millionaire. The millionaire cannot happy just like you, the enough suffering, even though have a lot of million dollar in the world, but if you cannot stop your mind, you cannot happy at all. So that's why let everybody learn. It's not only the bodies, but everybody can learn yourself. Don't say that I am the Buddhist, but just only learn yourself and practice yourself. Even though you are Christian, even though you are a Muslim, but you just focus on one thing, that is yourself. Everything changing, impermanent, it not belong to anybody. Learn and keep your desire, and then the world will stop. And the world will be peaceful. Thank you so much.